Good afternoon, everybody. Joel the Pirate here. Welcome back to the bloXCentric server. I have done a little bit of work without you, and I will take you up, as dangerous as it is at night. I will take you up and show you what we has done. I have started working on the mob farm here, and this is the, what is it, smoking koala design? I don't recall. The link will be down below here. I gotta be careful. There's gonna be bad shit everywhere. Hello? Oop. Nope, no bad stuff. Okay, sweet. But I have revised it to only have 2 sets of spawning pads instead of the 4. I don't want to absolutely destroy this server. And this netherrack is just temporary so that I don't fall off while I'm building it. Now what we got to do is we got to put in the dispensers for the water. And let me run around here. And I have also included this beautiful ring of obsidian to enable me to do that, because we're going to have obviously dispenser there, and then we're going to have torch towers up on this. But what I need to do is come up with a collection system. Now this is 40 blocks, I think it is. Let's see here. We're at Y125, and down there is at 77. So maths is 48 blocks. Is that right? 47 blocks? Hell, I don't know, something like that. I'll do the maths later. But what I need is a collection system. So I want to have collection system collect, I don't know, not right here, but maybe in a chest right here, so that I could be down here and be like, boop, and, oh, I shouldn't have pearls in my hand. Be like, boop, and just kind of open a chest that's right here. So I have to take this 23 by 23 building and compact it into a 3 by 3, and then have some sort of a collection system in this general vicinity that I can work with. Let me get this out of my way. 1, I'm going to need the dirt. 2, it's in the way. There's still bad stuff spawning around here. I've been careful too. Yeah, so I've got to come up with a way to collect all this, and I don't want to use glass for like giant sides that go down it, but I'm afraid if I don't, then I'm gonna lose stuff off to the side, and I'm gonna have mob drops all over the ocean floor, and that's gonna cause entities and items down there. I hear noises. Paranoid. And that's going to cause lag, and I don't want lag. The server has its own issues, and I just as soon not contribute to those. So I think it's going to have to be sand, and luckily I have enough, or glass, I have enough sand to make that amount of glass. I'm just not sure. So let me run. Ooh, almost fell. Let me run. Ooh, is that a spider? I need strength. Spider, come here, spider. Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, yeah, come on, say hi. How'd you touch me from way back there, jackass? And no string. Well, you know what? Your eye can just despawn. I don't even care. I picked it up, didn't I? Yes, I did. Screw you. Yeah, so I want to get a better look at it. Oop, come on, towards Cactus Farm here. And Cactus Farm, this is only, well, this is the next week for you guys, but for me it is the, what, maybe two hours after I recorded the last one. So, you know, we still have just the 64 cactus, but that, I took that to get all that cyan clay up there. So I took a stack of cactus out of there and made all that, and we still got a stack back in 2 hours. So not too shabby, I must say. Now, collection system. I'm gonna need materials. Oh, and I've also got to get more bows for all the dispensers. So I'm going to run. Am I going to run? Yeah, we'll run. I'm going to run over to the community spider spawner and collect some string. And I will see you when I get there. Alright, so this is the community cave spider spawner. And there he is. So, I've never used this before. Nothing good. Let's see. Any string? Well, there's plenty of eyes. And only 2 string. So, let's see. What's in the redstone room? Redstone-y things. Okay, excellent. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's see here. Light off. And so we can either get XP or we can just kill them, maybe? Yep, we can just kill them. Okay, so I'm gonna do this for a little bit, and then we will be right back. All right, so that is that. It is perfectly square and centered, and I have hole to collection area. Now what I'm going to do next, and I won't use nether brick slabs because they're expensive as all hell, but boop, kill floor is going to go right here. I'll use cobblestone here, and then down here is going to be a rail with a hopper cart on it, and then it will dock at a spot here, offload its merchandise down, and then take off on its merry way once again.
Well, as you all know, I am not a redstone genius by any means, but I cannot come up with any way to have this minecart unload at the center point and either continue on its way or have a second minecart doing the same thing, which is what I had originally planned. Let me demonstrate here. And to keep this within a block and a half high area. So if we had hopper into there and hopper into there, okay, and then say you'd have a block here that was powered, you know, to stop the mine carts, which you would obviously have to have that and that, okay. So if that block powers and unpowers, allowing the carts to stop and start, so that this cart can go that way and that cart can go that way, and then have the chest underneath that, or even, you know, a hopper underneath there, something, I don't know. But like I said, this is going to be a block and a half high area, so that mobs won't spawn in here. Now I could put glowstone under the floor and then build this up as big as I needed it to be, but I don't want to take away any more area in here than I, oops, sorry about that. I don't want to take up any more area in here than I absolutely have to. So if we can come up with a way, give me that back, to load and unload from these 2 spots and keep the footprint of this thing as small as possible. Now, I'm not opposed to, you know, maybe tearing up some of the floor. You know, if we have to reroute carts a little bit, that can be done too. Let's see here. I'm thinking out loud here. That's called talking, by the way.
Alright, after many hours, I have finally got this stupid thing working. I'll throw out a few items that I've already collected. And if we wait, well, while we wait, I will explain to you what's going on. So, the cart's doing its thing, running back and forth, and then there is a cart unloading station over here. And when the items pass through this system, this cart will stop, pick them up, take them over to this unloading station over here.
Wait for the train to go past. Ooh, just made it. Which is going to stop the cart here, drop the items down into this double chest here, and actually I can pop this out now because I'm done here. So here in just a minute or so, we should see our items. Oh, already starting to pick them up. Yep, already working. The cart stopped somewhere. Yep, it's picking up the rest of those items there. Sorry about the Skype, folks. I didn't have time to shut it off before I finally got this running. So now it's going to stop there. Yep. Fully unload all the items and then take off on its merry way once it's done. And then take off on its merry way once it's done. Zip, see? And there's our items. Now, the only thing that's left is to get up there, bust out the torches, get rid of the netherrack, and enclose this thing. And I think I'm going to go... Oh, poor guy. I think I'm going to go with red glass. We'll see what it looks like. So, as soon as I get a little more progress done, we'll be back. All right, and real quickly here, how am I going to get all that red glass? Well, with my friendly neighborhood rosebush here and some bone meal. You can see I've already got a couple stacks, but this works really quickly. All you got to do is sit here and spam it with the bone meal and collect the flowers. You like that? This is my ghetto flower farm. And just that simple. Yeah, I could go back to spawn and get all the poppies out of the iron golem farm, but I just did this in not even a minute, so done. Now it's on to the glass, which I did cook up plenty. I put the Smeltotron into glass mode, and we're doing pretty good. That's probably not going to be enough to finish it, but well, that's sandstone. But I've got an entire desert over there to work with, so see when we get more progress. Well, it is raining yet again on the server, as it always does. Nobody ever sleeps around here, so that's why it rains, but you all know that. I do have 3 of the sides done with the glass. We'll pop up here, and you can take a look at that real quick here. That is just a light glitch. There we go. I get those occasionally. Not sure why. And I did have to go up there and spam that all with torches so that mobs wouldn't spawn. They've been... I had a skeleton actually shoot me off while I was up there. And it was a long drop into the water. But this is all bottom slabs, as you can see, so nothing's going to spawn here. And while I am waiting for some more sand to cook, I'm going to go up here and we'll show you what we got going on up here while I place these dispensers in place. These dispensers are going to hold water buckets that will flush the mobs out of the system. And again, like I said, you should be using packed ice for this, for these floors, but I don't have it. So any block that a mob can spawn on will work just fine. Now, I have no building blocks, so I will just have to make do with purpose. Put these here, and like I said, these will control the water flow, and this is the pattern that the water will go on with. Now, once I actually get the system up and running, I will just turn it on, and it will wash away all these torches so that I don't have to come up here and take the torches out and get destroyed by any mobs that may spawn. It is big enough that if I'm over in one corner, a mob will spawn over in that corner. We don't want that. I've had enough trouble with mobs as it is. So we'll get the last of these dispensers in place, and I'll start building the torch towers that will control these. And then we'll get this netherrack out of the way. Actually, I think we can get this netherrack out of the way now. I believe we are done with it. Yes, we are. We are done with it. I don't have to come in here for anything else. And I'm not going to worry about it because the system down below with the catcher will actually catch all this stuff so that I don't have to worry about going down there to pick it up. That's kind of nice.
So that is the extent of the redstone. Hopper timer here, 21 items in here. And I have actually got it right now not hooked up. I took out that repeater just so I could test this, or so that it wouldn't be activating. And now the next thing to do is put in the water buckets. Now what's going on here, hopper timer activates, and we'll turn these, well, here, I can put this in so you can see real quick. And what's going to happen is when this shifts back, it will turn these on real quick and then off again real quick. There it goes. Okay. And the way that is doing that is by this redstone trail that goes all the way around here. And I have torches everywhere you can see so that we don't get any light from lag from light updates. Everything here is at a block light of 10 or above. Dog going nuts outside on people. And then it is just a matter of taking down this scaffolding and, well, after we fill it up with buckets and patching the hole here, and we're all done. So I will get to that, and I will see you momentito. Almost made it. Hey guys, Joel Pirate here. And we're back here with our mob farm. And it's got a few issues. Well, one, we're not getting a lot of drops that we should be getting, so I'll probably end up having to add the extra 2 levels. I did do the world download from Smoking Koala's video and checked it out there, and it's definitely dropping a lot further. So we need to swap out that thank you, Rain. We need to swap out the clay that's up there. Ooh, weather sounds loud. Thank you. Need to swap out the clay up there for packed ice. See, now we're getting some drops occasionally. But yeah, we'll get more with the extra 2 levels. And this collection system, although that's a handsome face, it sucks. So let's get down there. And can't sleep right now, I know that, because Nana is online. Daily Banana, new guy on server. Link is down there in the description. You can check him out. Let us run. Really? Now there's exploding sounds. There was no creeper. Game is broke. Yeah, but we're getting, well, for one, up there where that track is going back and forth, we're getting spider spawns in there, which I had a feeling that may happen. Yep, you can hear him. Yep, let's go up and take care of him. That is messing up the whole works. Because occasionally they will stop the cart. Hi! Hello? Are you there? You're not there. There we go. And he sent the cart back. Occasionally they will stop the cart, which really screws things up. Give me that block back. But I'm going to tear the whole damn thing down. Not the mob farm. Just the collection system, because I did, after downloading the world file from his video, I played around with a few designs, and I came up with one that I like. I'm sure there's probably a better way to do it, but I've got one that is going to work. It's all going to get condensed into a 3x3 tube, and then they will all get dropped right down this little area right here, and then I will collect them down below. Now, speaking of down below, I've got some pathways going on now, finally. Got some pathways. There we go. So that I can access things. So now we will have all of our drops come down here, and this will be a large enough fall that I don't have to worry about any survivors, because right now we are getting survivors. If a skelly or a zombie happens to spawn with some feather fallen boots on, he lives. So I either need to leave the area so that they'll despawn, or I need to go up there and take care of them myself. So I will get to work tearing that apart. Oh, one more thing I want to show you. We have fixed my efficiency bug. And I have packed ice. Yes, as you can see, I am running the Optifine. This particular jar file will allow me to harvest ice and glass with Silk Touch. So I won't lose all of that. I'll lose some because, you know, there's an ocean down there. But I'm going to get to work tearing that apart, and then we'll be right back to get the rest of it done.